The power of surrender. It sounds counterintuitive. Surrender creates this connotation of giving up, that we've done all we can, we've given our best, we've just got nothing left. That it's almost fatalistic, that let's just see what God will do. Surrender creates this connotation of a last resort rather than recognizing surrender should be the first resort for God's people. Surrender isn't the opposite of faith, but in fact, surrender is a powerful faith statement. It's a recognition that God's plan is not just better, but that we will love the results that come from it more than anything we could accomplish. It'll be more impactful than anything we could accomplish. But surrender isn't a skill or a technique that we're taught. And if it is talked about, it's in the sense of just surrendering to the lordship of Jesus Christ, which is important. We often come to surrender when we are truly out of other options. In 2 Chronicles 20:20, Jehoshaphat is faced with an overwhelming challenge, this powerful army coming to attack. And he says something very profound. He goes before the Lord and he recounts both God's majesty, the amazing things God has done for his people, and the challenge that faces them. And he says to the Lord simply, "We don't know what to do, but our eyes are on you." Now, if you know the story, you know that God does this amazing thing. He gives an incredible victory in that literally God's people didn't even have to fight. It kind of brings us back to the understanding that for leaders especially, surrender should be part of our natural response. It has to be cultivated. It takes effort to surrender. It doesn't come naturally. We want to hang on. We want to fight through, power through, press through, come up with a strategy, figure out a way, come up with an initiative. Rather than recognizing that surrender is not giving up the vision, but in fact, surrender is another way to empower the vision. That trusting that vision is from God, and rather than our working on our strategies and initiatives, surrendering the vision to God and allowing the Holy Spirit to show us his strategy. In the process, he refines us and the strategy, and the outcome again is more powerful, more impactful, more amazing than anything that we could have come up with ourselves. The power of surrender is the recognition that not only does it not come natural, but it is a strategy. It is a technique. It's a process that we need to cultivate in our lives. The recognition that God does have a plan in every situation. And that by surrendering to his plan, by laying it at his feet and looking for his direction, that form of surrender is the recognition again that God's plan will always be better, and that in the end we will love the results more than anything we could have come up with, we could have strategized for ourselves. That surrender is actually empowering.